into a Q daily group right away. I'm super close to unlocking level 80 staff. I just need like 30k more. Change around the buttons here for shield. Cool. Sounds like we're just waiting on one more person. If I have any extra. Blood. Council storage machine? Is there a council storage machine here? Could be. Ah. Hey, Unbeef, hey! Yeah, what's up? Whoop. Get everybody inside the dungeon. Come on. Uh oh. Subscribe on Twitch, hell yeah. I'd be streaming more over the weekend, but I think I'm allowed to talk about this, but I got early access into game coming out next month, and then I've also just today got early access to another big game coming out this month as well. So I'm gonna decide how to spend my time. But daily today is Winter Nexus for the Q daily. For the AM, it's a bad one. It's the Winter, whatever it's called, Wintertide. It's the daily for the AM. I don't remember. I get through this dungeon. Is this place called the Winter Nexus? Let's see if I can tank these guys. Yeah, I'm tanking. Stunned, but I'm tanking. enter Nexus. Come in here. There's a storage chest over here. Sounds like they want you to be cold. Yeah. I don't remember. Alright, go to the right, it looks like. Somebody's doing some kind of fire damage. I don't have any food. It's bad. Stuff squash going. Yeah, that'll help. Guess we go straight for the boss. So we could go straight for the boss, but there's also like chests. Not sure how to open those. Troll just get one shot? Was that from my attack? I think it might have been from my attack. Let's finish it. It's hitting really hard. I don't know. Nothing's hitting that hard. Oh, this guy only had 532. Okay, yeah. He just got one shot. Much. Oh, I don't have any favorite. Hey, on Beep with the follow and the Prime sub on Twitch. Thank you. Missed that when I was walking in here. I think that's... I've got, I think, over a dozen subs on Twitch. Maybe 14, 13, 14. It's awesome. I'm working on a Staff and Shield guide right now. Should have out either as early as tomorrow, maybe later in the week. It's a little bit more in-depth than... Like, I usually try to do like quick videos to give you the info right away, but a good guide might take a little more time. The boss spawns in this room here. Uh-oh. This person's got 603 health, probably here solo and stuff. Is my food still not activate for some reason? I think this person's staying back just to signal that they're not trying to take a tag or anything. This person's staff and shield. I'm definitely more geared than they are. Hello, Incog? Incog? Boy, they really gotta change these boss spawn times or something. Hey, here we go. Got the... What? Oh yeah, that's right. Puck likes to swap your abilities around. He's a dick. The button swapping thing is so ridiculous. Alright, looks like we should all be good to go. Alright, this one here, this one here, this one here. It's here, it's here, it's here, this here. Okay, we're good. Dead. Alright, from here. Down. Got one of the bosses down the other way. Let's see. That's exit, so maybe we should do that one last. People might need to go here to access the mobs. Oh no, I'm out of room. Oh, I forgot to get rid of some of this stuff. Swap out my legs. We're good. So there's just the chest over here. What? Why did the battle music just start playing? Oh, the boss spawn? Is there a boss over here? Uh, I don't think there's any reason for us to be in here. Hey, Casual Dan, what's up? Mode fell off. Hey, I'm new to the game, leveling Staff and Shield. I'm kind of overwhelmed about leveling other stuff. Do you have any suggestions? You mean leveling other stuff other than Staff and Shield, or? I guess it kind of depends what level you're at. I do got a good video on going through the different like big dungeons that get you a lot of money. Um, there's like the Goblin Dungeon at level 30. The Soul Crypt is really good if you're still a little bit lower level, like 15, 20. I'm actually making a Staff and Shield guide for like what to run as like skills and tips and trick. Like mycology and stuff. Well, yeah, some of the stuff like crafting, you kind of just gotta grind it. Yeah, cooking. Honestly, the easiest way to level a lot of that stuff is if you kind of wait till you're a little higher level, you can make more money from the dailies that I'm doing now and that sort of thing. And uh, the dailies, like take your money and then go buy stuff to level your cooking and other crafting. You can definitely do it at a lower level, but you'll be sitting there grinding a lot and might slow down your combat experience progress. But it kind of depends, you know, what you're prioritizing. It's kind of what's cool about this game is you can, if you want to like focus on combat level and trying to do the top end content, you can. It's kind of hard because you'll. Hey, here's a boss. You'll lose out on your crafting. But if you do too much crafting, you'll lose out on the experience. But so I think there's like a healthy medium to find, but I think it's different for people depending on like what your focus in the game is. I wouldn't necessarily say you need to level everything. You'll probably have most stuff leveled a bit, and then if you're in like a guild or something, you can kind of, you know, ignore some things, but a lot of stuff has synergy with each other. Like my staff it says level 80, but really I'm like only like level 76 or something. Because of synergies. So there is kind of a reason to level everything. Food buffs are really important, yeah. I mean, like you can buy food from some vendors or from players if you really need it. But at some point, being able to make your own high-level food, is important. If you got a guild that's like giving you everything, you know, I think that's the only time where I would say like you may not need to do X, Y, Z because your guild is making up for it. But that's because somebody else in your guild has done it. I guess that's probably true for a lot of stuff in MMOs. The synergies. Let's see, where are these people going towards? We need. I think there's another despair puck down this way. Let's go this way, I guess. They just came from this direction. Where's my party? I didn't get into a guild until just recently myself, but yeah, it helps. Usually when I'm doing the tougher dailies, the AM dailies, I usually have at least like one person from the guild. They need it too, so we're helping each other. Uh, I move so fast. Don't even need to tank when you can run like hell. Rickish Greaves of Carrot Nibbling. It's probably transmute stuff. Oh no, I don't have crystals. What? I must have put him somewhere. No. Bad move. Don't go into dungeons without crystals for transmutation. Yeah, tanks and healers in an MMO, like sometimes there's some downsides to like trying to do solo stuff, but generally speaking, you are wanted immensely. Oh, this guy. I think he like that shadow effect stops you from being able to do stuff. Oh my gosh. 13 broken bones. All right, so one more puck. Never miss the ice magic. That's something I do want to get into to try because yeah, people have been saying like staff shield and like cow unarmed are like the normal tank builds, but ice staff is one people have been talking about. I think it just gives you a lot of like crowd control as a tank, which is really nice. That other group must be the one just before us. It's unfortunate. I think I'm lagging. More fake blood. No. But in order to lock ice magic, you have to get fire magic to 25 first. So it's a little bit annoying. I think I have my fire magic is like level 1 or something. Fire. 7 actually. Oh. Oh, that must be from synergies or something. I figured fire shield might actually be decent for leveling because you have boiling veins, which is very similar to fire shield. Oh, is this guy? I thought he was like staff and shield. Fire magic priest. Oh, okay. Do you think battle chemistry could be used in tanking? Um, I don't think for like the harder like actual dungeons and stuff where you would want to tank. I don't think it would be great because you want stuff like Fight Me You Fools. It only does 231 damage, but it does 1,270 extra taunt. Um, like if you do shield in battle chemistry, but like battle chemistry's got a lot of buffs that don't do any threat at all. So I think you'd just have a. I think it would be good defensively, but you would have a serious lack of threat. Is the problem? If you're doing like, if you're like level 80 and taking like these at like level 40, it would probably work because you'd be buffing everybody else and stuff. But like on level, it probably wouldn't be that good. Hey, Knight of Pentoria, the mods here, everybody behave. Yeah, you got to level alchemy to 50. Battle chemistry seems really popular. Like there's almost always a battle chemist, but the buffs are so good. Uh, yeah, like 50% less damage from poison. Um, that's big by itself. But what else? I think there's like run speed buffs Battle Chemistry gives. So that's amazing. I think there's like heals. It sounds like it's more like a healing or support kind of thing. Wish alchemy wasn't so annoying to level. Yeah, I do not have alchemy leveled very high myself. There's some really good stuff though as you level up alchemy, and then it really helps to have the resistance potions in some of the dungeons later on. Yeah, actually, early on too, there's some poison and fire dungeons, but later on, some of the other stuff starts to become more important, like darkness damage and wintertide. We need a catchphrase like "rattle them bones" or something. Alcohol tolerance? I try to drink alcohol when people put it down, but I don't have it. I don't have brewing leveled up, so I can't really make my own. So I've got level 10 alcohol tolerance. You definitely want this leveled up. As a tank, some of the best consumables in the game are actually from alcohol. So, especially as a tank, you want alcohol. Yeah, I try to get my character pretty wasted, but not too much, because I think you can die if you have too much alcohol, and then there's like some sort of uh, somehow you can get become an alcoholic in the game, but I'm not sure if it's a permanent buff or debuff. But I guess you don't want to drink too much. Rattle my bone. Whoa! Hey. There's definitely a lot of puns you can get out of bone or. Well, I said the word bone and then I said er. Don't say them too fast in the same sentence. Hey, the boss spawn. What happened? Your music? Your music? Music? What? That's weird. Did somebody? There was a voice bug a few weeks ago that you could hear other people's groups voice chat. Oh hey, there's the boss. Let's go. Take this and some of that. One of these. I'm definitely taking damage from this fire, but it's lava. It's not so bad. Yeah. Make sure my quest is done. Casino. Uh, let's see. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Summon portal. Casino. Dice are bones as well. Yeah. Stop the rattling boys say. Yeah. Rattling boys. Okay. Getting close to what I need. See what we can sell here at the casino and then sell the rest of it. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Yo, Wicked Gaming 1. This game has a high learning curve. Yeah. There is some stuff I'm still learning that, like, oh, I missed this, and I missed this, I missed that. You can insult people and call them sad sack of bones. It's a basic video explaining balancing your stats. Well, there's a lot of stats in the game to go over some of that stuff. That's actually, for like, that'll be kind of covered in my staff and shield build. Leveling up, you kind of want stuff to do damage, but as you get into like group play and defensive, some of the more generic affixes become better. Let's see if I have any. There's armor from combat refresh abilities when staff is active. Max armor plus 36. You actually start to need some of the more generic damage reduction stuff you didn't really need at low level. There's also, if you didn't know, there's different kinds of armor. So you have like plate, cloth, and sorry, it's actually called cloth, leather, and heavy. No, metal armor. Cloth, leather, metal armor. There's also organic armor. That's what this is. And they give, organic gives health, armor, and power. Metal only gives armor and power. Leather also gives all three. So, and if you have 3 of one type of armor, you get a special buff. In this case, I have 3 pieces of metal, so I get extra damage reduction. But like, I'd have to put on leather to show you what the other ones are. Might be able to do. Leather? No, I don't have enough room in my bag. Yeah, I just have a bunch of metal. It's leather. So I lost the metal buff of my last broken bone when I swapped over. I don't have enough leather to actually show you. I think the leather buff is when your armor gets low, or your health and armor get low, you get like a restore every 90 seconds or something. And then cloth does something else. But I think uh, while kind of leveling up still, I am mixing a little bit of the organic and leather. I have this piece of leather. So that way I'm getting some health back along with armor and power. I think at high levels though, your healer is going to be giving you more health, so the just pure metal might be better just for more armor and more raw damage reduction. Yeah, there's the affixes that are specific to your build, your like weapon. And then there's the affixes that are uh, generic. The shield mastery based damage is kind of generic because it just increases everything. Shield skill mitigating more damage reduction. Like those become better defensively at high levels. Like a level 40 tank and like a level 80 tank are going to look very different, I think, just since you're focusing more on group play versus solo. Started messing with transmutation. You learn augmentation. Dan, that's actually a big one. So I have uh, augmentation. I have weapon augmentation unlocked. All I can do with it right now is decompose main hand weapons. But the Kerr Mountains, there's a guy like called Nightshade or something. I think his name's Nightshade, and you have to do a quest for him to find all of his friends that are scattered in a couple of different zones. Lamari, Kerr Mountains, Etubule, I think. So you find his friends, and then the friends each teach you individually 4 different kinds of the armor augmentation, and you need so you kind of need to like level up your favor with each of them. But once you've done the class, they'll teach you like, or once you've done the quest for Nightshade, they'll teach you the beginning ones. If you have requirements met, one of the requirements is you need to have alchemy to 25 for all 4. For weapon augmentation, like I have, you also need to have, I think, yeah, blacksmithing to 30. One of the other augmentations, I think, requires, uh, I think the other stuff, so like leatherworking, tailoring, and something else. And then you can get all of those augmentations up. And then you got to unlock the levels at higher levels with other NPCs, but it is a complicated thing to unlock. I think the being able to truly craft your own weapons in this game is probably the most complicated thing in the game with what it requires you to do. Like if you think I'm level 30, I'm gonna craft my own 30 weapon. No, you're not. You can craft maybe a level 10 weapon, but to get yourself up higher takes a lot. That being said, though, I bet people could probably be selling whole sets of gear at like whatever level they want. Probably make a killing off of it. With that, like, could easily charge 100,000 for like a legendary weapon, even at I don't know, maybe even level 50 would buy one. Like level 60 plus 100,000 for like a legendary weapon. See that? All right, I'm selling this gear I got. It'd be great if it's enough for me to get staff unlocked. I want to go there with like maybe 360, 370. I do want that. This. All that money coming in. Actually sell a bunch of the stuff to Azlak too. I wouldn't sell impressive skulls because there's a vendor that you can trade in Rahu that gives some really nice potions. Alright, I got my full set of gear back on. Oh, actually, Sir Koth might buy some of this. So funny, you get a quest to run across the desert at like level 25. Oh, the one to go from what is it? The Rakasha in Etibule that teaches you transmutation. He sends you out there. That's a repeatable quest, by the way. Like I think every 3 days it pops back up. Oh, hey, we got a raid coming in. Thanks, Karana Dominai. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm actually just about to unlock my staff to 80, which is going to be really big. Just getting a little bit more money, and then I can go unlock that. Bog, hell yeah. Got 12 cash fall free plays. I should go use these. I'm gonna go take a nap. Just do 70 unlock. Nice, nice. Uh, well, I guess technically I'm getting my 70 to 80 unlock. I already have it on my shield, and then 80 to 90 requires Zalgarite chunks. That's what I have to work up to next. Okay. Oh, let's get a little drink here while we're at it. Little shot. Uh-oh. Might be a little wasted here. Where are we going? Okay. Inebriated, am I? Drunk. Whew. Check out my shop here. Nothing at the moment. Alright, maybe I can get all the money I need from these cash fall free play tickets. Actually, should be easy. I think I already have enough money, so this should be pretty simple. Sunvale is, I'm gonna say 30. 20 to 40. Some of the dungeons are higher level, but the realm itself is level 20. Starts at 20. There's a couple important NPCs you gotta talk to out there. Some of the fairies. Pegas. No, not Pegas. It's a different NPC. What's his name? I think it's Ygritte. You want to talk to Ygritte out there. Which everybody needs to talk to him. I think he teaches the resurrection spell. Which I don't have. I need to go get that. Keep forgetting. Okay, cash fall free play. We got 18 free tickets. Let's go. cards. There it is. Okay. These are the better Bejeweled. You only get 3 turns. Alright, Bejeweled stream, let's go! What? No, that's a bit. We can look at 4 in a row. There we go. You get 4 in a row, you get an extra turn. Yeah, there's... Edible Etibial into Kura Mountains is not the... it's gonna be 2 matches? Yeah, there's kind of a bump there. You gotta fill in Sunvale a little bit. Oh, 4 in a row, somewhere, anywhere. Extra turn. That was a good combo. We go. Well, 4 in a row, you do lose the turn, but then you gain 1 turn back, so it's like not. It's like nothing happens, yeah. And then yeah, 5 in a row, you get an extra turn on top of that. Uh-oh. Hmm. Seeing a lot of 3 in a row, but not 4. Here we go. No. If I connect these, it'll make this 3 and these 3, and then this will come down and connect. That's another 3. That's a 4. Hey, we got lucky. Super lucky. All right. Okay. Received 810 counts. All right, let me just do this 18 more times. I feel like with how many tickets I have like don't really care if I mess up too much. This one's not looking as good. Oh, that might have been a better 20 counts. Okay. This one's doing better. Okay, it looks like if you get multiple triples that are connected, it also gives you an extra turn. I know the instructions, it just tells you if you get like 4 in a row, you get extra turns. That looked like I had 2 threes. Got lucky there. Okay, so I guess getting like a or a L shape is what gets you also an extra turn. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Okay. I don't think I need to sit here and do all these. I'm just gonna do a couple. That was a big turn. Okay. Okay, 4 in a row. Five in a row. Ow, still going. I had ruined the 5 in a row there, but it's okay, I guess. That was big. Already at 900. Saw there was one that was four in a row if I dropped that one down. Oh, they're all pretty mixed up right now. A little better. Oh, I can't really work. Not much to work with there. All right, 370K. Now, we have the Pearl de Rahu. Where does Lady Athena send you to today? Over here? No. Lady! She likes to hide. It's not she'll be up here. Where are you at? There she is. Blending in. Okay, yeah, so if I take a teleport. Oh, I have to actually say that I'm doing the mission. Now teleport me. Quick way to get to the Fey Realm if the daily is the Winter Tide. It's so peaceful. So tranquil. There's spiky bushes everywhere. And the bears. The panthers. Giant snails. Maybe it's not so peaceful. Giant radiating bears. Going the wrong way. I should have any wings. People do not want to talk to you if you have fairy wings on you. Oh, hey, 4 winter prize. I can sell those. There it is. 356k. God. And I can get XP again. Oh, hey, Chips. Howdy, partner. Okay, so I need to come back here now with more jellies and learn probably suppress, smash, blocking stance. Maybe heat the stick. Lunge, creating bash. Yellow ward. Yep. I'm not really using rapid recovery or strategic recovery. Fire. Yep. Thanks. Yep. Maybe. Okay, for now, I need another 20, 40, 60, 80. Roughly 100. 124. 44. 200,000. Okay, so about 220,000. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 jellies. So we need 220k total. About 20k per ability. Oh. How many did I say? Royal jelly? 12? Yeah. You can buy royal jelly for like 8k, so I could just buy it's nighttime now. Another 90k in jellies. Yeah, 200k. That's just on this individual skills. The unlock is 350s. Yeah. 12 royal jellies. I can buy these for 8k if I really want to. You can farm them from this guy a little bit. You can also come over here and you can get yeah, you can trade for more jelly. But you need to have these. Let's see, I have like 3 of these. I don't think I have any of these. I think it's probably easier to just farm the gold, the councils, and then buy the jellies. Come back here when I've got more money. You check too. Is that? It's for sure all of the staff and shield abilities, right? There's no other hiding down here. Oh, great. I can't even unlock this yet until I get my armor patching higher, but I'll have to come back to him to unlock armor patching later on. Okay. Yeah, money. This game becomes primarily about making money. Pretty much when you hit level 50. You can supplement a lot of grinding with money as well. So, like, if you can figure out a way to make good money, right now, I think surveys for me, uh, you can you can grind money instead of the actual things you need, and then just buy them. Seems to be a really good way to get a lot of stuff. Can't even do this because my industry is nowhere near high enough level. Okay. Well, I want to start farming level 80 gear. Except most of it's in the dungeons. Alright, I think I'm going to teleport out of here because I don't really have a choice. MMORPG. It'd be cool if we could own a business that also works offline instead of a stall. Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. Especially if they have to, like, you make money off of them, like, hey, here's 20 councils, give me a buff. You accidentally unlock Necro. I think if you go into town with your summons out, they won't talk to you, but I don't think there's any, like, permanent thing with Necromancy. Yeah, I don't think you can use both of them at the same time, but I don't think there's anything that permanently affects you. I got the death pet. Wait, Lakini? Wait, this is Ornery Old Gamer. Yeah, look, he's got 1,000 health. I know who this is. This is your man to get, whatever this mount, you get from him. Right here. Secret Order of the Dead Vole. Kind of title. You start gardening for a while? Yeah. Gardening does take some time, too. I need to level up cooking, which gardening will go hand in hand with that. We're to level from 17 to 25. You get Cerebral Crypt isn't terrible. Probably too early for Etabiol. Ronlin Den, actually. Ronlin Den and Cerebral Crypt. Ronlin Den would be pretty good. There's a lot of like level 16s if you go farther back. Some like level 20s. Past. Yeah, I think you have to go into the deeper parts of Cerebral Crypt. Goblin Dungeon, it's got like level 25 stuff. If you can kill it at, assuming you're like level 17, once you hit like level 20 or so, you should be able to go to the Goblin Dungeon. You might be able to, depending on your build, you might be fine. I was able to do a lot of stuff lower level as a tank. So I could just tank the mobs. Oh, hey, nice. Crafting XP. Well, I kind of experiment here. Trying to find a good place to level at this level. Can you use all the animal handling pets with the necro pets? That'd be pretty crazy. Yeah, so many pets. Okay. think I might want to go to Povis. Every time I look online, they're saying read everything, go to the library. My server sucks, no one donates books. If you're on one of the newer servers, people just probably haven't leveled up uh, the stuff to be able to write books. But the books, are you talking about the auto dictasm skill? Dictation or whatever? Like this stuff, this takes forever. And it's, you need the auto dictasm skill, and it's, it takes several days. It's more for alts, not for your main character. There are it's the community books, but I don't think they. Some people have written like uh, actual good stuff, good guides for the game. I hear somebody talking about mushroom information. It's good info. Tips I knew when I started. Yeah, Cerebral Crypts and the spiders and Cerebral Crypts. Necro spider or deer. Oh yeah, that's true. Deer and spider, you can summon a bunch of like little ones. Spider's not a first playthrough kind of thing. Yeah, I've helped some people get out of spider because they didn't want to be in it. But I have seen a lot of spiders though. I'm gonna go on a bio break and I will be right back. I'm back. All right, I'm headed out to Povis. I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing out there. I think I just want to go and I don't think I've talked to most of the NPCs out there, so I'll pick up their quests. I feel like I should be able to do some of the content out there. think for the spider, you just got to make it back to the spider NPC in the back of the crypts. But if you've just been turned into a spider, you're not going to be able to go back by yourself. I don't think you break your character, but you do force yourself to either have somebody help you, or you kind of start over at level one, having to get all your gear and everything. I was gonna do cow, but when I realized that I was having to start over at 25 or something, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So the city is over here, but that's got a lot of enemies in it. What level they are? There's a Ronlin area. Okay. Does chest give you anything? There is some kind of hexapus. There's some kind of dungeon entrance or something over here. Okay, this other miner is now coming over here. Oh no, I'm gonna get killed while I'm stunned. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay, so there might be some kind of portal right there. These mobs are really tight. They pack tight. So, okay, I'm probably gonna die here. There's a person under the water? Can't even move. I want to go underwater so I can explore. Yo, what is this guy doing down here? figure out who I can even talk to out here. The city jumps, yeah, there's like night raids on the city, but I think there's still enemies that are there. I haven't really been here before, so I'm trying to figure out. Should be like a good like level 75 area for me to be able to kind of grind at. What do I do with black pearls? Well, probably sell it on the player stall, but I think otherwise it's used for some crafting. I don't see anything on the wiki specifically. I wonder if the crafting is whatever recipe it's supposed to use. Is it actually in the game? 'Cause I don't see anything on the wiki. It just says it's for crafting and alchemy. Cool crafting. Yeah, I don't see anything either. There's a there's a few things in the game that are still kind of missing, so it wouldn't be surprising. Also, could be that nobody's written it down on the wiki and that it has some other use. All right, I guess I'm gonna go check out the city. Kind of already been by the city before, but I was much lower level. Yeah, I would say it's unknown from at least from the wiki. Like maybe there's a player or two that actually does know what it's for, but it's just so high level they haven't talked about it. Okay, yeah, I think you gotta wait for nighttime for there to be any good enemies in here. Town level. Bottom for invasion pigeon. Cool. Okay. Just 3 in-game hours. Alright, so there's should be people here right now? Yeah, okay. Craft maple carrots. Trade zog chunks for sushi. Marvelous metal slabs. So keep fishing it. Yep. Oh, animal husbandry. You are farther off than I am. I think that's it's kind of hard to get that right. Okay, you need Zog. This is just level 30? Oh, armor smithing. Okay. 20 points in blacksmithing, and then you can get armor smithing. So if I wanted to make my own gear, but then you have to get in order to make gear at the appropriate level for this vendor, which I would say is 80, you have to get what, like way up here to this level of armor smithing? Just to be able to make it? That's crazy. See, this doesn't make any sense. You should be able to make level 1 boots while you're still less than level 10. And you were doing some funky things in order to get Zagarite at level 10. Just to make level 1 boots. So this doesn't make any sense. There should be a little bit of an overhaul of the crafting system to make it more appropriate. It's like the only reason to have these low level stuff is for leveling and I guess for alts or selling to other players. You seem to get rep at NPC there with animal handling gear. Oh, you need to give him animal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's some NPCs that you can just give him whatever, and some NPCs that require like really specific gear. Do you have a level 30 snack recipe? Actually, I think I do. I don't have level 30 cooking. No, I do. Level 31 cooking. Uh, yeah, casino kebabs. I don't know where to get the green peppers from, unfortunately. But this is a level 30 snack that I have access to. I think you get it from the cooking trainer in the casino. I think there's a quest you do, and he gives you the recipe. That's the only one I have right now. There might be an eel snack somewhere. I don't have a recipe for. Like there's cooking 16, 35. Then I've got guava bowl. I can make this to get to 35. Okay, between agates. Between Dwarven and Core. Well, that's stuff you can do all over the place. Don't have to be here. I'm kind of hoping for like a, hey, go kill 10 of these guys over in this section. And that'll tell me like, I could probably fight these mobs. Oh my gosh, why is there so much death around this guy? Is it all the same guys? It's all the same guys. Tombstone, that's weird. What? You just learn the ability to collect Rizlark? Scoop spit off your face and then put it in a jar? There's like troll monsters out here. Yeah, wow, 60 power, empty bottle. Okay, I'm guessing that's only the freshest. Do I need to do it like 10 times, or is it just like once? I do have a cleanup quest. Kill 10 skeletal guys. Okay. I need 5 grizzlarks. James, you go diving. I think got a better butter fried shrimp recipe from Fish Lips. Oh, from Fish Lips. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Well, if you go on the wiki and look up all the cooking recipes, you should be able to see whatever you're missing, and then uh, find that trainer or drop or whatever it is. Oh, wow, it gives you Zogrite for doing this. Might have some of this stuff. Yeah, I've got 2 of these. 2 of those. These come from, I think, the Goblin Dungeon pretty often. So, okay, I want to do this to get the Zogrite. I don't know where to get Orichalcum from. Agate's pretty easily from uh, surveys. Okay. Oh, you think the Grizzly guy? I think Spelvik. I don't think I have many. I only got 10 bottles right now. Talk to you already. At this point, I'm just trying to find all the NPCs and just talk to them, just to introduce myself, maybe get their initial quests. I actually need to introduce myself, but you know what I mean? Get acquainted. I'm guessing it's just this one area that has NPCs in it. Does this area become dangerous at night too with the NPCs? Okay, I see that guy over there. Oh, Zog for Dwarven Tea Crystal and Beer Oil. It's a really great trade. Not sure what the Dwarven Crystal is though. Hello? Anybody home? No. It's some random quest item. He's got a lot of dialogue. Okay, harvest Falsicaric. Can't do that yet because I don't have high enough levels. Kill Rekin and Povis. Okay. Astounding mining survey. Okay. Maybe the councils per chunk. That's not a good deal. Sell Zog for like 8,000. Or I'm not sure how much Zog sells for. I have to look that up. This is all the NPCs. Did I find them all? No. I did not find all the NPCs. 10 broken swords. 10 tongues. this guy's got level 90 gear. Anything I can use? Uh-oh. Okay, it should be nighttime now. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I hope this doesn't attract a million mobs. It's gonna attract a million mobs. Dang it. Okay, well. It's not too unexpected for that to happen here. That's interesting. Can I talk to you? No. Alright, so I've got to kill Ratkin. Kovu for their tongues. Skeletal golemuses. Harvest wherever broken swords come from. Craft that. Light lamps in Old Town. Are there going to be... It's one of those Kovu things. What if I can... Oh no! Ronlin Priest right there. He is dodging a large majority of my attacks. That one he didn't dodge. Is it tongue? That's a rubbery tongue. That's not. Glad you said about selling Zagarite. I didn't check player shops. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you can get a bunch from the player shops. Okay, there's a Scray right there, but he's not attacking me. Maybe mobs like all over the place here. Ah! We just Scray don't do a whole lot. $100 for sale at 1.9k each. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're selling that on a regular basis. That'd be nice. How do I... Oh, I didn't swap over to that ability. What's he doing? Acid spit. Well, I could probably... If I go really fast, I could probably still get it off of me. Wow, I need power so badly. Okay, so... This up. Oh, come on. Really just like that you're still in combat when you have dots on you. Now I won't be able to do it. Nope. Yeah, they really gotta make it so the dots fall off of you or stop you from being in combat. It's silly. Just waiting to get out of combat. Come on. I gotta wait a couple seconds for my character to actually get out of combat. There we go. Yeah, it should definitely change. It's kind of silly. I can light the lamps. can't. Maybe. Okay. This is immediately summon 2 more guys. Like, okay, I guess you can use first aid to get rid of some of that. Where's my power regen? It's non-existent. Really may need to start focusing on food. Cooking. It's an animal? It is. Oh, what? It's weird. There's 2 Ronlin Guardians in here. Oh! Shh. Yeah, okay. Hey, nice. What to do? You can't get me. Fortunately, they're getting their armor back from a heal of some kind. Still don't have enough power to do anything. Well, I can tank melee mobs really well. That's good. This should be some good experience. So my experience comes up to 25k in shield, 13k in staff, 600 in endurance for like each one. It's like 38 in endurance for that. It's actually not very good XP for killing a bunch of level 83s. It's should be getting a lot more XP than that. They put a mischance debuff. Okay. That guy counts. What's this guy? Come here. Alright, now what happens when I click on a lamp? Oh, I lit the lamp. if I just fight this guy inside here, anybody's gonna come mess with me. Just one more priest. I like fighting these priests. These two are doing they're doing way more damage than the 5 other guardians that are 3 levels higher than them. Makes no sense. I feel like it's taking a while to, Oh, it must be like a group thing. Okay. Yeah, definitely feeling power regen problems. These guys. I was wondering if they're doing like some kind of debuff. It's reducing my power, but I don't see it. Okay, come on. Jeez, come on. I just needed my power back so I could heal. Open up my potions. Yeah, I feel like these finally get leveled up in this game, and then it's like, I feel like I need to level up cooking before I can actually do anything. Okay. Hopefully I get power back so I can wipe this stuff off before it falls off. Power potion, just so I can wipe that. That's 3 of 5. Proof that diet. A new follow from Stunna0 and I am Jack Bandit. Oh, hey! Jack Bandit 12 minutes ago. I've seen you streaming before. Okay, I don't mind fighting a lot of these guardians at one time. Oh, now I gotta fight a troll. Okay. Let's just got a lot more difficult. Or whatever these things are called. Ah! Lost time going down to this inventory folder. Okay. Well, this troll was very unexpected. Whatever the hell these things are called. So I don't think this is a very good solo area because the mobs are so tightly packed and they all do weird stuff. Why am I'm losing power like over time just sitting here. 95, 80, 65. What is doing that? Yeah, that's... Something is going on that is causing me not to be able to gain power. Jeez, no, 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 where's my potions? Damn. Something's causing me not to gain power. Or lose power very quickly in combat. What is that? It's so debilitating. Just losing power constantly. Let me fight this thing. Those higher level cooking recipes give more damage mitigation. Yeah, I mean, cooking gives a lot of stuff, but the big thing, right, is you're getting uh, regenerates 18 health and 12 power every few seconds during combat. And this is like level 30 gear, so if I had food. So if I had level 80 food, I'd be getting 3 times that amount, probably. 30 plus. Which would actually be closer to how much my abilities cost. And then, yeah, I guess like slashing and piercing mitigation. How does one find my build? Stun to 0. I'm actually working on a build video right now for Staff and Shield. It's kind of like a beginner guide video. My current build, I'm trying to get a lot of taunt right now to tank the group dungeons, which taunt doesn't help for solo. So, yeah. So I have an affix on this that gives me lunge, turns this lunge into an AOE, which is really nice at the very bottom there. And then also, when you're hit, all shield abilities taunt for 152 for 30 seconds. Stacks up to 20 times. So that is where a lot of my threat is coming from for group dungeons. Yeah, I'm doing like a beginner's guide for Staff and Shield. Kind of like, okay, how do you unlock Staff and Shield? What are the affixes you want to look for? What's the build you want to go with as you're leveling up? But, okay, something is definitely hurting my power. Or if it's just those troll things. Okay, yeah. Power's fine here. No wonder I was able to fight these things a lot more easily. Yeah, this is... I'm still losing power at a decent rate spamming my buttons, but it's more manageable. I wonder if it's just these Kovu things. It doesn't say it, but I think they're dot. Hey, there's another player over there. So look, 238. Nothing's happening. Okay. All right, now that I'm okay, it's the acid spit. Okay. So it doesn't say it, but the acid spit destroys your power regen. So now, oh no, now I don't have enough power to take it off. So really, when you're fighting these things, you really want to maintain a little bit of power. Can I keep fighting the same troll and get multiple stacks of the item I need? Yes, I can. Okay, now I'm done with the quest. Fantastic. Okay. That was just the one quest. I need Ratkin. They're all over the place. No idea where these skeletal guys are. Any suggestion on finding gear? 50/50 staff and shield, and 50/50 on fire magic and psych. Have you been getting your money to unlock the next level up from there? What's happening? Why am I dying? What's going on? What's the dot from that guy? Hey, look at this! It's Jamps! These rangers might be easier for me to fight as well versus other guys. So keep Zog, that's good. So I'd say a level 50 on beef. Doing the Q dailies, basically. Go through those dungeons. You're gonna get a lot of 50 gear from that. Um, I would. You're gonna get a lot of money from that as well, so you don't have the unlocks already, because you'll get a lot of XP. Wasn't able to kill anything last time I came. Oh, but yeah, now you can kill those orcs. You might have to, yeah, get on your mount, and jump over. Uh, yeah, last time I was here was a while back. Bear traps. Yeah, I bet I can fight these swords pretty easily. Let's see. Ooh, did a lot of damage right up front. Okay, the soldiers are probably no problem for me to fight. The rangers probably a little bit of a bigger deal. 20,000 XP. Oh, wow. The finish should stack up high enough. I almost one-shotting the guys. Oh, okay, nice. That's what you needed over here for animal husbandry. That's why you're talking about it, because it's over here. Okay, well, the orcs are easy enough to fight. I need the Ratkin for this other quest. And then, yeah, those skeletal guys. Northwest hillsides. So I guess we go over here. read because it's under all my other text. Some ratkin. These are level 75. You'd think I should be able to take all these as a group. No problem. This is really good XP. And endurance. Oh yeah. Okay. These count towards the reckon I need for the quest. And I can get some 75 gear. What that is. Oh yeah, all these miners out here. Let's go. Big pull. They do not like my armor. Oh! That was unfortunate. Well, I think they broke through my armor too early there. Problem with pulling like groups of the mobs is like every once in a while one of them will have some rage from something, like another person or something that pulled it, and they use their rage attack on you early like that. Let's try these guys. Melee? Ow, they destroyed my armor too. I'm gonna have to swap back to my got something that'll give me more armor. Let's swap back over to that. Oh yeah, animal husbandry. Yeah, what you do? Breeding horses is big. This other guy. Nice if I could just stand here and just keep pulling. So much of my build is just waiting on the finish it cooldown to come up. Okay. Oh, these guys are 80. Was that a Goblin's Transit Pod? Isn't this for the doesn't this give level 60 gear? The sewers? My endurance looking. Oh, some pets, yeah. Oh, bees were a popular pet. The harder to get those. 62. Okay. So this is basically what I've gotten since I've been out here. It's not terrible. Guys, it's a donkey. Pretty funny name. Grass. If I can get the maple trees, I can. This ratkin keeps getting closer and closer to me. There's one of the skeletal. Oh, okay, it's a dinosaur skeleton. 76 shouldn't be too difficult. Come here. Okay, I can definitely take them on more than one at a time. This guy. This guy. Try not to grab the Triceratops. Like I reset. He didn't like me. These two, no problem. This guy's got like chomping sound effects. So we need a gardening. Nobody's selling bee lover bouquet to tame bees. Aha! Yeah, the guy that sold me this horse said he also makes a lot of money selling bees, or at least he used to. But I think the player stall price is going up. Uh, whoa, mega. All right, all right. We're fighting that thing. Sick. Wait, mega triceratops. No, no, no. We do not want the mega. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. All right, I'm gonna pull this guy. Group mob. He doesn't pull anybody else. It's hurting hard. He's, right. This might take a while. Yeah. As soon as his armor is gone, he'll take a lot more damage. second to get there. Ooh. Okay, here goes. Armor's off. Let's save with the potion. Hope he gives me a lot of stuff for taking so long to fight him. Alright. 23k. 18, really not that much more. Dropped an augment. That's for druids. Why did it give me that? Okay. Well, I can kill it. It's probably not too much of a reason to, but yeah. Goblin paleontologist. Need. I've already been over here before. Don't know Orcish. Okay. Maybe skeletal. Or if I just go for it. Come on. Here. Okay. Just got feared. Alright, one more. Go over here so I reset combat a little bit. It's one, but he's next to so much other stuff. Moo? Saying moo. Oh, there's people lighting lamps and it's counting for my quest. This orc guy, so just like throwing out insults constantly. It's kind of funny. Alright, more of these. Pull. Oh, Triceratops pushing me around. need to deal with all this. So many mobs packed together so tight. Hey, level 16 riding. Nice. Oh, you're lighting them out there. Okay. A couple more ratkin. Kill more of these guys for tongues. Well, I guess I need more ratkin. We'll just kill this guy. I need one more ratkin. I mean, okay. Is it daytime yet? It must be getting close. How many orcs are over here? Is this a good XP spot? XP spot? Okay, lag. Level 80 gray gear. It's a necklace. Interesting. 25 red gear. Back to the creek liver. Let's go. Right, there are still enemies here. That's great. So I can take down really easy. Wow, there's more people dying to the guardians over here. He wants more. Okay. Does that also give Zog? It does. So need to go find Grockle Sput and Dachak. Dachak. Oh. Yes. Person did a lot of damage. Japes. What's up? Right around the corner. Cleanup duty. Galamusis. Where is Gracklesput? Her name is Gracklesput. Might have been this guy over here. Ah, I had that quest from earlier. Okay. Is that the only other one I had? Pretty big map. Takes a lot of time to get from one end to the other, even with the mount. Just gonna kill Triceratops. Go away, I'm trying to read my quest log. I know Zog, but he gives counsels for that. Okay. Teleport back to the casino. Oh, the frog standing there, I thought that was like a UI element. It was perfectly in the center of the screen, so it looked like it was some kind of UI thing. I was like, what's going on? An event? So I have 73 things of Zog. I think you need 50 to unlock the next level of each weapon. You also need some other stuff just to get to the trainer. It's not so simple. Not too fast. Let's have some interesting affixes on them just as a base. Well, hopefully tomorrow the AM daily is probably going to be one of the level 60 dungeons. That'll mean it'll be pretty easy to do. That's some more money. I do still need a lot of money to raise up all my abilities. Smoke raw, unrefined gourd. Jeez. Okay. Oh, I got a bunch of new stuff. Use that for a while. Probably use for something. I got a few pieces of level 90 gear just sitting here. Piece of level 60 gear. have to reroll a lot on that to make it better. Wait, did I just press? Where's my open? Okay. Check rerolls here. It's kind of okay. Kind of want to do that necklace. Well, that's something. Actually does something. Whereas that other slot that I had wasn't actually doing anything. Or healing. Terrible. Go check on my skull. Might use it to store some stuff temporarily. Alright, so you only have two things. Oh wow, that's funny. These really aren't selling. Yeah. So temporarily put actually these sell. People buy cash for free play tickets. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna put some of this stuff on here, but I'm not actually gonna sell it. Trying to make a bunch of room in my inventory. Should be good. Alright, so, well, I guess I could be doing a bunch of different things right now. I'm gonna do some surveying, 'cause it's probably the most money-making thing I know how to do at the moment. I do still need a lot of money. Oh, I'm the wrong race. What's with this? You have to be a dwarf in order to drink this? Dwarves gain 12 max power. Dwarves in the game? What? It said somebody's drinking one of the uses. Okay, surveying. Why are you just doing the Etibule ones? Just to be like faster than the Her Mountain. Basic and basic, so that's what I want to do. 120. And basic ink. Let's buy 5 more. That's all I have right now. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go make 125 surveys. Let's go. Apparently I have not eaten boiled crab before. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow from I Am Quasi. Twitch. Appreciate the follow. Did I stop making? There we go. Some lag. This is gonna take a few minutes to craft. You need licking moss in Povis. No, I did not get any. Change it over to windowed mode. I lost my phone. Good time to look for it while all this is crafting. Any plans on starting my own guild? Well, I'm in a guild right now. Um, so I don't think I have any plans at the moment. I was thinking about it because I had a few people asking me. I'll have to see how much room this guild has. I don't know if they're full or not. Chips gives some buffs and makes everything more colorful for an hour. Okay. You have to. Is it an ingredient for alchemy, or do you just eat it? You're good. Yeah. Just licked it. Move over a lot of these. Catching up. Yeah. 44 more. Sure if I have the space for it. These will all be gone. This is the most fun part of the stream. Watching me make surveys for 5 minutes. Couple more. Right, so I can make 15 more, but I have 10. I should probably stop. Need more. You need to make sure to have some empty spaces for the gems that you pick up. Okay. Should be able to see the survey thing. It's not necessarily lined up correctly with my screen, by the way. So if it looks off, It's just because the streaming software is displaying it slightly off. And map. What I wanted to do. Oh, test runs. They're all kind of high. Okay. So just take 110 clicks. If you want to come to me, champs, sure, I'll try it out. Some lag. If you can pigeon it to me or something. Somebody. Once he messaged me, I'll go. I'll go to what? Must have been a misspell. Oh, you're Sons of the Orc guy. Yeah, he's right there. There you are. Licking moss. A random hallucinogenic effect. Other creatures experience a less dramatic effect, but still noticeable. Boosts max power by 50, breath by 30, burst evasion by 10. Automatic mischance? Some, I actually like this color a little better. Let's see what the rest of the world looks like. It's interesting. Change the stream title to Doing Drugs and Getting Money. No! I just hit the wrong one. Oh, that's going to be completely messed up now. How do I go back? I have to restart? Right. Nope. It's because I'm high on moss. Oh yeah, color setting to have it just be on tripping out mode. It was purple. Those purple rock hats. Guessing the glow is turned up while on the moss. All right, time to go. Uh, yeah, Etibio looks better this way. It's a little. There's a lot of fog. The buff is really good too. Like, it'd be nice to just have this tons of this stuff have on constantly. Run away from the fire spider. Okay. It's fire spiders in the southeast part. The cultists. Next to pudding. It's a door to open pudding if you don't know. Horses do not like water. We just climb over this mountain face, like, no problem. Oh, this is gonna hurt. The fact that I'm still floating here makes me think I probably died. No, okay, no, we're good. Was I tapping my frog? That was just a weird bug. Oh, this rock face is more colorful. What's it? It just like turned up the contrast or something a lot. This looks so much better. It's a little more cartoony because the colors are so bright, but it works. It's like World of Warcraft is a little cartoony. Okay. You might have to farm a lot of Povis for more. Where did you get it? Was it just something on the ground you just pick up? Or was it like a drop? Oh yeah, maybe somebody sells them in a shop. Go up the rocks here to get this guy. Hey, that worked. Too far? So there's three, like right in that same spot. Oh, the Ronlin priest, huh? So it kind of makes sense. They're kind of like shamans, not like traditional priests. So they'd be licking the moss. Seems like a Ronlin thing to do. Okay. I need to go outside. I got it. Yes. I've been watching a Broken Lizard comedy marathon. I watched Super Troopers, Spear Fest, Super Troopers 2, Salmon Slammin'. Trying to watch some of their older stuff like Club Dread, but it was just nowhere near as good. They're doing a Super Troopers 3. Like halfway now. A little over halfway. It's just too many people following me. A little scary. Good. Yeah, man, Super Troopers, so many quiz. Pretty funny at Super Troopers too when they're at the restaurant and they're like going to get a drink and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we got a liter of cola." Farvo's just, "Liter of cola? You guys have that here too?" "Oh yeah, you get the decaliter of cola." Oh shit. Was I watched like a thing. Oh boy. Jeez, they just destroyed me. That was very fun. I feel like they shouldn't have been able to kill me so easily there. I watched this thing on Broken Lizard, but they actually like if they have a really good line in a movie, oftentimes somebody will say that same line in like a different way in another movie. If you have like one of their like funny quotes, like they'll just slide it in somewhere. Like, hey, that's my line. Okay, these things. Oh, the syrup jugging. That's what I was watching. It was there was like an extended commercial about their Canadian or Canadian. They have some kind of like maple whiskey brand, I guess. And it was like it was the maple syrup chugging scene, except it wasn't nasty. They were like it was like a couple shots of their maple whiskey, just a couple teaspoons of syrup, and then like ice and whatever, and you got a maple old fashioned, which actually sounds pretty good. That's what it was. That's what I was watching. They were mentioning their lines and stuff. Yeah, it's just pretty nice. Their TV show, I think it got canceled 2024 last year. Um, what's it called? Tacoma Fire Department. Tacoma FD is pretty good. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Tacoma FD was kind of funny. It there were some episodes that were a lot better than others, but I was surprised it got canceled because I thought it was doing pretty well. I guess people can only take so much of the slapstick humor, whatever it is. I haven't seen any of it, but I've been watching people reviewing Star Trek Academy, and people are saying it is the worst television show ever made. Period. It's almost as if they have a goal of just creating the worst television imaginable for some reason. Where's the Crystal Cavern? That's I think that's the cavern in the center of Cerbal, like just north of the keep, where you have the red crystal, and you got to have the geomancy all on you to go inside of it. And you have to say the password, part of the story quest. Pretty sure that's the Crystal Cavern. Believe it these days on Star Trek. I was watching Star Trek Voyager recently because what's his name? Richard Picardo, the actor, is also in Starfleet Academy, but it's like several hundred years in the future, and he's a hologram, so it makes sense. But it's like I want to see him when he was best, not at his worst, or whatever. That was also too is I think there's actually a lot of stuff from Voyager that they actually put into Academy for some reason. Like there's like a half Klingon character that is really crucial to the storyline, and he's all like effeminate or something. There's like a half Klingon character in Voyager that's is a woman, and they got to deal with her like being mad all the time and stuff. And, like they just took the same character and just gender swapped it, and but then made him depressed. So that doesn't sound like. Sounds like they copied a lot of stuff from Voyager, and then gender swapped it. Yeah, that was Janeway. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think they took a lot of stuff from Deep Space Nine as well because I think they talk about uh, the character Cisco in Academy, but I haven't seen it, so I'm not sure if they like. I think Cisco became like a god or an alien, some like I forget what. I think he like ascended or something at the end of the series. I don't remember exactly. And I think they talk about that in the show. And then Paul Giamatti's character. Oh, what just happened? Uh, Horse? That was weird. Paul Giamatti seems really good in it, but then it sounds like the writing for his character is bad. And very, a lot of it takes, like, a lot of the humor is references to, like, modern culture, which doesn't make sense. 'Cause they're like 3,000 years in the future or something. Oh yeah, Babylon 5. I haven't seen too much of it. I've been trying to go back and watch some of the sci-fi series I didn't watch as a kid, like just watching a little bit of Andromeda recently, which is I think also Gene Roddenberry. I've been wanting to go back. I've only watched like half of Stargate. I want to finish that. I've watched the movies, but I've only seen like half of the show. That's supposed to be really good too. I should put Babylon 5 on the list. Andromeda's been okay. It's got Kevin Sorbo, and it's just a little weird though, because like the it's about like a couple of different characters on a smaller ship versus like Star Trek, but each character is like very unique and different to the other. And it's a lot more campy. It has 5 seasons, so did well. Oh, Farscape. Yeah, I've seen a bit of Farscape. I was confused that one in an Andromeda, but it's the because they both have some crazy alien-looking dudes as some of the main characters. Yeah, Hercules in space. I saw somebody was talking about the show, and it's Kevin Sorbo pretending that he isn't Hercules while acting as a space captain. It's like saying that Kevin Sorbo is Hercules. He just pretends it's Hercules pretending to be Kevin Sorbo. Oh yeah, I mean they chose like a really cute girl to play the ship Avatar, and then they made her real, so it was like, oh, uh, now we can have sexual tension and it not be weird. Marathon a big chunk of Babylon 5 a while back, took a break. Oh, they took it off streaming services. Yeah, it's the streaming services. That's a big thing right now too. Is like they'll take a show down and nobody else picks it up, or like yeah, like you were wanting to watch it, which it's not just people going to pirating. There's people. There's a lot of people these days making. Look at the sunset with the colors. That looks nice. Oh, yeah, see, this looks good. This thing really should be like the normal color. But yeah, people are making what is it called? Like they're hosting their own media servers, which people have been doing for years, but now it's becoming more and more popular. And then even hosting media servers for like their family and stuff. Like everybody share. Like if you've got DVDs, put it on the media server, and then suddenly you share it with your family, and assuming whatever movies you don't have, your family has, and now you've got a pretty decent collection going. Was that it? Is that all of them? I could make the few more. I think I'm good though. This would be a pretty nice haul. We can go see what the other areas look like. Oh! Welcome back on Beef. It's pretty funny. You sold your chest on accident? Wait, where'd you sell it to? You can buy it back. You can buy it back. Where'd you sell it to? But you wonder what's causing this? It's actually this licking moss. It gives you hallucinations. That's why everything looks like the contrast is really funny right now. What is causing it? You tried to buy it back? Oh no. Oh, 5 minutes later? Oh no, no, like it was gone from the vendor. Oh no. Well, dang. Yeah. Well, I are you sure? Which vendor was it? Because if it's Joey, yeah, people might have sold a bunch of stuff to him. But if like, you sure if you don't, you can select. There's a checkbox to select like show only the stuff that you can wear. Maybe if you need to farm a new one or 5 shield levels. Oh, you're not necessarily sure where you sold it. Yeah, it's worth double checking, but yeah, that sucks. It should stay there for a while unless somebody else buys it or like a bunch of other stuff gets sold. Hey, Crowley, I've done a bunch of dungeons with Crowley. Oh, that was like the sun over here coming down. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go. Take care. Yeah, wow, that sun, pretty crazy there for a minute. If we follow this red light. This is what people do when they're hallucinating. Ooh, what's that? The pink on the brain bugs really stands out too. Yeah, that looks the pink fog is pretty interesting. Oh, it makes the cave black. And the water very dark. Some of this lighting is kind of cool. Gonna hit the casinos. You can find one decent price. Some of the player vendors here. Depending on your level, some of the vendors you can find random stuff off of. At least get like a green chest or something. Yeah, I feel like these colors are pretty cool actually. This should be more normal. I think you're the first subbed today. Are you looking at I have a bunch of I think I have like 2 or 3 people that are on the Prime sub, and then like 10 people that have been gifted subs. Oh, first of the month. Yeah, okay. I've got the memberships on YouTube have like 2 different tiers. I think right now I've got one person at the Skelly Bro tier and then one person at the Death Knight tier, which is Casual Dan. I did the Q daily like very first thing when I logged in on the stream. Was also I'm gonna probably take off here too since I've pretty much done a lot of stuff. So I like did the Q daily, Can't really do the aim daily right now because it's level 80 stuff. And then did a little bit of questing and some grinding. I'll have to figure out some really good spots for XP. Or it's just doing the dailies. Come over here and throw up a bunch of stuff on my inventory. All this stuff that I put up. Oh, that's blue spittle. Oh, I can split like 30 of these and sell those too. They sell for a lot. Tis I, casual day, the death knight. Have a good one. I am just gonna get these stuffs added to my stall. Oh, that was the wrong set of amethyst. It's okay, we can get it back. Make sure we get the 30. See if these sell. Most of this stuff I'll just sell at 100 because that's pretty much all it sells for. Oh, those are mine. Don't want to sell those. Hey, have a good night, James. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll probably set up a raid here in just a minute when I'm done getting this stuff. Ooh, this will be selling for a lot of money. Actually, I need agate for the quest, so I'm gonna take that back. 45 lapis. I think diamonds sell for slightly more. I don't know, I think people have been farming these a lot more lately. Now these sell at like this price. That's big money right there. 30 at 449. Oof. 41 obsidian. Nice. I should be able to come back tomorrow and have a bunch of money. I think for that quest. What did I need? Oh, I don't even know where to get orichalcum, so maybe I'll worry about this for now. Probably buy the agate from somebody else later on if I need it really bad. Here's some stuff to buy if anybody's interested. Uh, okay. Do I have a hangout set up? Probably not. Does that have anything good? If I have any hangouts with Marna. Like Marna or Joey. Get them to give me more storage. Take inventory. Cool. Wow, look how red this room is. See, you turn down the glowing effects from the hallucinations, but turn up the contrast a little bit. That would be cool. This makes sense. See, like all the purples, the yellows, the blues. So it's like you're hallucinating. Enemy will just kind of look better. Okay, let's find somebody to raid. On beef gear crafting, man, I actually don't know how to make some of the higher level stuff. The only like real gear I can make right now is carpentry. I could make so I can make some like melee staffs, and if you put in crystals, which you can get from the surveying, uh, this will make like a random blue, or I think it can even be. I guess it can roll legendary, but it makes like a random stat, but it's like completely random. Um, once, so I have blacksmithing at 25. Once I get that, I was looking at a vendor earlier today that unlocks armor crafting, and then you can start making like level 1 like heavy plate gear from armor crafting. But there's like leatherworking. Leatherworking might be the easiest one for crafting gear actually. I'm thinking about it. Because yeah, it can make some of these like helmets and stuff. Some of this enchanted gear, but it's really low level. Level 10. But I'm only level 18 leatherworking. Is this what it's like to get addicted to a drug? Are you talking about the hallucination? Maybe something specific, like LSD or I don't even think LSD looks like this. This is I'm pretty sure. Well, if you have a lot of LSD, it'll be crazy. But I think it's like more of like a streak thing. Like as you turn, the colors streak. Can't confirm. It does not. Uh, what is it? I've been around people that have done salvia. That's kind of intense though, but it's only for a few seconds. But I would, if you only did a little bit of it, it might give you something similar for a few seconds. But I think most of the time with a lot of the hallucinogens, if you only take a little, you're still seeing the world around you. You're not hallucinating. You kind of are. You're like what's seeing like effects. Like this is like an effect. But if you take a lot of hallucinogen, obviously, uh, you're gonna talk to Mickey Mouse or something. But okay, yeah, 1 gram of mushroom. Yeah, that's probably not very much, right? I've heard the term microdosing, but I think that's different. I think that's where you're taking such a small amount that you don't really even see the effects. But it's that dwarf keg. Wait, how are there 8 drinks remaining? But there's no dwarves. Who's drinking this? Maybe it just like deteriorates over time while it's sitting here. I think the big thing with getting addicted to a drug is, say this was the drug, right? You take one lick, one hit, and this is what you see. And then tomorrow, you do one hit, and the colors aren't quite as bright. So you need one hit plus a tiny bit more. And then the next day, and the next day, and suddenly you need 5 hits just to see the same thing. And now you're in a downward spiral. What was I doing? Looking for somebody to raid? There's a lot of VTubers. It's kind of funny because I'm not really a VTuber, but a lot of people think I am. I kind of have a actively talking virtual avatar, which is kind of a VTuber. All right. I've rated Freak Show here a few times, but otherwise, Thanks for watching the stream, guys. When do we get a face reveal? At some point, if I want to do it, I think at some point my actual job requires my face to be on the internet. So I have to think about that carefully when the two jobs can kind of actually, YouTube and my job can kind of mix a little bit, but to be careful about that. Yeah, so uh, yeah, there's actually a couple places where my picture is on display on the internet on a couple of different things because I've written some like blogs and stuff for my job. Uh, it depends. We'll see how it goes. Actually, don't think it would be a problem to show my face. I don't have I'm in a recliner right now, so if I had like a nice desktop setup, it would be a lot better. Because you don't want to see a camera of some guy in a recliner. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, uh, join my YouTube, the Twitch, all that stuff. You take it easy. Yeah, the South Park meme, right? Like, it's not like it doesn't matter if I'm like in shape or anything. I'm like relaxed back in a chair with my keyboard and mouse and stuff. Like, uh, anyways, have a good night. I'm gonna raid Freak Show, I guess, over here. If you guys want to keep watching some Project Gorgon, otherwise, have a good night. Just join the raid by clicking in Twitch up at the top of chat. A few seconds here to join. YouTube, have a good night. See you guys later, and send us over. Have a good one.